COVID behind us, 72 million Americans are planning to take a road trip this year. So we too decided to join the fun. Our journey will take us to extraordinary places and allow us an opportunity to meet some amazing people. This particular trip is not your ordinary RVing. I like to think of it as an expedition and a journey to learn and explore. There is so much world out there that awaits to be noticed and appreciated. Not to mention all the wonderful hosts who can't wait to see you. So let's go and explore our beautiful country. Our first trip is taking us straight down to Mexican border and to incredible Imperial Valley. Bordered by sand dunes and barren mountains, it was an uninhabited wasteland until 1901, when the Imperial Canal was opened and it diverted Colorado River water into the valley through Mexico. The valley is almost entirely below sea level. Today, thanks to Colorado River, this desert land is called a salad bowl of America. My trip takes me to the middle of it all to visit a very special place and to meet one unique family.
Our family has been farming in Raleigh, California since 1932. So my grandfather came here in 1932 and started farming, and then my father was raised here, and then I was raised here, and so we've been here a long time. Farming in the Imperial Valley has been in the Benson family forever.
I was especially excited to learn about the engineering of the canals and how Colorado River was diverted.
All the farmers get all their water delivered. Gravity flow.
Marrying fertile land with Colorado River has enabled people in this valley to produce some of the most amazing food, including exceptional olive oil. One of the best things that can happen to a foodie like myself is to walk randomly into a household full of people who not only cook but also grow some of their food. So in addition to learning a little bit about the family business and the roots, we're also going to learn a lot about the family today and the future of it. In the kitchen, we have two amazing chefs. We have Chef Louise and Chef Robin, and they're going to show us how to make dessert with the ingredient that a lot of you will not think of when you think about desserts. So, Robin, what are we making today?
Louise? We are making balsamic vinegar pot de creme.
Let's do it. First is chocolate, okay? So far, we have chocolate in here and we have a couple of eggs. What's next?
Balsamic.
Oh, balsamic, okay. This time, it was clear that it was I who was taking cooking lesson from a chef.
So good. Okay, and you add just a little bit of vanilla, ready?
Okay. Next step is blending these ingredients really well. Okay, so now we're gonna add cream to milk. A cup of cream into a cup of milk. Okay, let's do it. Oh, you're gonna be a fine chef.
So we're gonna put this back on the blender, take the little liquid pour spout out, and as we slowly blend it, you will slowly pour in the hot cream.
Very good. Oh, how simple, how easy and quick. This is by far one of the easiest desserts I have ever seen. We have our desserts taken care of. Next, we're gonna try to make pizza.
I made it. No, just leave it alone right now, baby. I made it.
So obviously the whole family cooks. So we haven't tried grandma and grandpa. I haven't seen them in the kitchen, but I'm assuming they're good cooks too. So With that said,
I'm gonna get the big one.
They learn from the best.
No, let's wait for Daddy, okay?
If you want to roll out the dough, go for it.
I would love to,
Here.
yes. Okay, thank you. This family is full of wonderful chefs, and I'm here to
So
learn.
this is a yogurt base. I've tried creme fraiche, I've tried mascarpone, I've tried everything, but yogurt is the thing that I found has the best kind of.
There's so many ways to make pizza, but I have never used a pear before. This looks pretty simple. You have a
It's incredibly simple, yeah.
Yogurt. Okay, this is plain yogurt.
Just plain yogurt.
Not a low fat. And we have some red pears
Red pears.
and the prosciutto.
Prosciutto.
What else are you gonna put? Anything
That's
else?
it. I'm gonna go put that in the pizza oven now.
No salt, no nothing,
No
no
salt, no-
pepper, nothing.
No anything.
Okay. No
Just-
balsamic.
Balsamic goes on the end.
On the end.
So
Okay.
what I'll do is I put that in, cook it, and then come out. I put arugula, drizzle it with prosciutto, and that's it.
This young farmer knows his way around the fire. And this custom-made barbecue is here to prove it.
This one takes a little bit longer, but normally 3-4 minutes.
That looks beautiful.
on-
Look at that. Okay, it's like 5 minutes, done.
Yeah, and it's super quick.
Okay, your daughter did a number on this
Oh.
one. So we'll just have to
We'll make it work.
we'll make it work, yeah. Cooking with your children is just one of the blessings in this life. But as a single parent, I know how little time we have in our daily routines for such a moment as this one. Yet, they are possible. I gotta tell you a story from my childhood. So, my mother often made phyllo dough and she would make all kinds of strudels. This was a hand-stretched phyllo dough which took time and obviously took skill. So I begged her all the time to allow me to help her. And of course, because she was always so busy, she would say, next time. And she would very often just say, oh, please just let me finish this. You see, I'm in a rush. One day, our elderly neighbor walked in as I was begging my mom to let me help her stretch the phyllo dough. My mom, being busy as she always was telling me once again, please go and play, leave me alone, let me finish this. And the elderly woman walked to her, looked at her, and said, you silly, silly woman. You have a willing child right next to you who's eager to learn. Take time to teach her. You will teach her once or twice, and then you will forever have a helper who can take over this job for you.
Now watch this.
This was a very valuable lesson, not just for my mom, but also for me. I never forgot those words, and once I became mom, I remembered the value of investing the time to teach our children important life skills. This is not only helpful to us as parents, but it's also crucial in the development of our children and also in building important life skills which they will need later in life. So for all of you who are watching this program today, please bring your kids and your grandkids with you through all your daily tasks. Our kids are so eager to spend time with us and to learn. Therefore, we must find time. I know it's not easy, but trust me, it is so, so worth it.
Okay, now let's transfer it. You hold it here and I'll hold it here. Now let's transfer.
So we have the first one done. It looks delicious. Secret to this pizza is the family itself and their dynamics, along with their amazing balsamic vinaigrette and the homegrown and cold-pressed olive oil.
Whoa!
Okay.
And pine nuts, the best part of it.
Pine nuts, yes.
Help me, Lou. Lay a couple out.
I'm loving this whole energy in your family with kids being engaged, both you and your husband cook, and on the top of that, you gather with your extended family every Sunday for meals. This is something that our program is trying to promote and introduce to a lot of other families out there, because this is a lot of fun and it's one of the best ways to reconnect and stay connected with your loved ones.
spread it out like that.
Uh-huh.
Then you do this like
Okay.
that. And then you polka dot like that.
Okay.
And then you do it like that. And spread it out and spread it out. And then
My young chef kept on teaching me, and pizzas kept on coming, and everybody was getting hungry. So any good chef and baker should have that in their wrist, right? You should right. Watch me fail, because there's a very good chance that this dough is sticking down to the bottom. Okay, all the way back.
Yep, and then you just give it a good shake, and there you go. That's
Oh, we did it! Very good. All right. I loved this delicious abundance, but more than food itself, I loved this family and their dynamics. It would be wonderful if more families, along with extended families, would gather on Sundays to have a family meal like this.
Very close.
June. Oh, pretty close.
With dinner behind us, I wanted to find out a little bit more what draws people to this lifestyle and what are the advantages of this new way of RVing.
About Harvest Host is that they can offer you space and new experiences.
Absolutely.
Is this the case with you, Denise?
Yes, I mean, you get to, like I said, meet interesting people that are doing cool things in the property.
Apparently, these days, people travel for more reasons than just to see new places. Today's travelers are eager to also meet new people and to make new friendships. And very often, these friendships also come with a whole lot of beautiful nature, openness, and calmness, like this property offers.
Oh, wonderful. So I see why, because it's so vast and sunsets are beautiful. And then you have all these olive trees to sing your lullabies before you go to sleep. It's like the wind, it's just, look at them, it's just so beautiful.
Seniors and RVing goes hand in hand, but there are more and more young families hitting the road, and I wanted to find out why.
Hi, my name's Leslie Davis. Welcome to our family's adventure mobile. We built this van last year. It seats 5 as well as sleeps 5 plus our dog, and we created this space for us to explore and camp and really get to know our environments better. We moved to California a few years ago, and we really wanted an opportunity to connect our family with the environment that we live in, and also see places that they haven't seen before. And we really love it. We've taken it up the coast of California. We've gone to multiple national parks. We travel for my oldest daughter's soccer events. We've really been lucky to experience various places and see different places with our family because of the space that we've created within our van. Some of the best places that I think we've seen is Badwater Basin within Death Valley, Artist Palette there, Yosemite, Zion. Even when we traveled to Texas, we got to see 6 feet underground in the Carlsbad Caverns. It really was a spectacular place to visit. Our family loves connecting together when we are out in nature, and having this adventure mobile gives us the opportunity to do so. One of the advantages of having being a Harvest Host member is the ability to quickly adapt in situations where we might not have a campground or we may not have a place to stay. We can look within the Harvest Host app and find wineries, personal properties, breweries, just various areas that offer us a safe place that we can bring our family within the van and camp overnight, and also experience their properties. It really is something special, and we enjoy the benefits that being a Harvest Host affords us.
Night is settling in, and tonight will be my first night in an RV ever. We're definitely roughing it tonight because we're in the middle of the desert. Temperature is at least 90 degrees at night, and the only thing that we have going on for us is the breeze. But against the breeze, there are a lot of bugs, so we have to decide, do we let the bugs in and the wind with the bugs, or do we suffocate inside tonight and save ourselves from the bug bites? It's gonna be interesting. Needless to say, no one slept that night, But we had to be up at 3 a.m. anyway because we are going to a olive grove to learn all there is to learn about olive oil making.
So we are at the beginning of August,
Right.
and this is a time and season to harvest for table olives.
Yes, there's
Okay.
2 harvests in olive oil. One is the first harvest, which would be for table olives. That's when you cure these olives to be put into jars and whatnot with either lye or salt cured. And the second harvest would be in October when they soften up and they become oil. These today have a lot of meat, and it's a good firm meat inside, so you can make nice table olives. The olives for olive oil are softer, but they have a higher content of oil. So you harvest those for olive oil. Oil squirting out on this one. See that oil? All of this is olive oil. And it's just really nice. It's a nice oil. And that becomes because they are riper. But these olives, they're going to kick out when they go to become table olives because they're soft. They want the hard ones to be brined and made into olive oil. Table olives.
Educate us a little bit about the olive color.
Well, all these olives right now appear to be green. You have a few olives that might be purple, The purple olives, the green olives are all going to produce the same kind of oil. Just like human beings, you might have Asians, Mexicanos, you've got Chinese, you've got black people. What's going to happen is all the blood is red, and that's what we talk about in olive oil. All the olive oil, whether it's a purple olive, green olive, it's going to be a beautiful, glorious green color. It's really rich.
That's another good information.
What could be better but traveling, and while seeing new places and meeting new people, you also get to experience things and learn about things that otherwise you will never cross paths with. For those of you who travel with children, this place would be a great opportunity to interact not only with nature, but also to learn a thing or two about the agriculture. Learning how our food is grown and where it comes from is extremely important, but it's also so much fun.
Harvesting is going to cost about $350 a ton to harvest.
$350 a ton to harvest, okay? And every ton produces about 40 gallons.
40 gallons of olive oil.
Olive oil. Cost adds up,
Yes.
as you get closer to the
Harvest time.
harvest time.
Correct.
Right.
We had such a wonderful time visiting this rustic ranch. There was a lot to see and a lot to learn. But being a foodie, one of my favorite things was getting a private class on how extra virgin cold pressed olive oil is made. It's incredible that you can find such a lush oasis in the middle of a desert. I have a feeling I will be coming back soon. But for now, it was time to say goodbye to our wonderful hosts and to head out to our next destination. We are off to another wonderful place, which I believe you and your family would love to visit. This time, the road is taking us west. I gotta admit, this gypsy life sure agrees with me. We are still in Southern California, and as you can see, we are still following the Mexican border. We're going from east to west towards San Diego area.
There's definitely a change of scenery around here. We have a little bit more growth with some oak trees, so we're hoping that it's going to be a little bit cooler than where we're coming from.
I can't wait to introduce you to our next hosts. This place is truly unique. They are RV park, they are also harvest hosts, but above all, they are a classroom for anybody who's eager to learn more about the natural way of life.
Excellent. Okay.
We were fortunate that the owner and the visionary behind this place was there to show us around. He gave up his successful financial career in New York and came to California to work with soil.
gardening, it's regenerative.
Regenerative.
agriculture.
Okay. Which means.
Which is turning the soil healthy. Building
Oh,
it. So
you have
this mom, this pig, she was born here.
Simply Natural Hub is all about the regenerative sustainability.
Oh my gosh, look at the babies. Hi guys. Hi guys. I got me some chickens at home, but I don't have a cowboy like this to make me a decent chicken coop. All right, so I mean, look at that thing. That's gorgeous.
Well, like I said, we use materials that are on site here at the park. We recycle old lumber that we use for other things and other projects.
Stu, if you would put the stove and a sink in there, I would move it.
That's what Jai was saying. He walks in and he goes, you know what, I can live in this. I'm like, okay.
The founder of Simply Natural Hub, Alan Savory, says, "The wealth that ultimately sustains any nation or community is derived from green plants growing on regenerative soil. A fact that even the most sophisticated financial planning methods do not take into account."
It's so interesting that in this modern time, we're going back to what people have been doing for centuries.
Exactly.
So a simple concept. Put the straw, bring the animals, feed the animals, let the animals do their job, and then after that come back and replant it, right?
Exactly.
So simple, so simple. That after you see this program, guys, you will just tell your parents, okay, there are places in this country I need to go and visit. And there's some animals, like those right over there, that I need to go and see.
Oh, that's portable display.
Dinosaur for sure.
I have never been so close to ostriches, and I have to say they were quite intimidating. I kept my distance, and they looked like they were all laughing at me.
Even ostriches knew to eat a lot of greens. All right, kids? I work with cows, I work with horses, but I never work with a bird this size.
There are a lot of wonderful things to do around here besides engaging with nature and animals.
What happens to people who break the rules and go straight for the center? This I don't know. Oh, that's cool.
You can learn a lot about trees, and if you like trees, make sure that you meet their tree doctor called Oscar.
Love this. Happy to see it. And I'll be happy to see you too.
There are all kinds of farm animals here, from an orphan horse to a naughty cow, and tons of sheep and pigs. This rescued baby was so poorly neglected that now he gets to roam free. In fact, majority of these animals are rescued and saved. After our tour, I can comfortably say that most of them today are spoiled. Life doesn't get any better for farm animal than this. If you like hiking, this is just another reason why you should visit this place. Our tour guide today is a beautiful pack of llamas. First, we gotta get properly acquainted. And then we're gonna do a proper photo shoot of our main star. Can you picture yourself and your family going for a hike with llamas? I was a bit embarrassed because I grew up in country and around animals, yet I was very uncomfortable around ostriches and llamas. And then there was my friend Elisa, who was making friends with all of them. This was the perfect ending to our day. And now it's time to settle in and make a dinner.
To make a dinner, and I'm gonna make something simple and easy. This is a cold base that we're gonna use to put our smoked trout on. And what it is, it's just the olive oil with the garlic, onions, some of the cabbage, and cauliflower rice. I'm also adding a little bit of ginger, some smoked prunes, and lots of basil. Probably a few other things, but basically you just want to create a base for the fish. And since I don't have lemon, I'm working with ginger and I'm working with prunes because they have a little bit of acid in them as well. And I'm gonna add a few blueberries too to kind of bring that sour flavor. And then once that's done, we're just gonna put a fillet of smoked trout, and there you go. You have a very good dinner. Right, and to finish it off, I'm just gonna add some of this delicious balsamic vinegar. Very creamy, thick. Hint of sweetness, a lot of sour.
We were born to be travelers, so let's do more of it and do it together with our kids and our families. Go see the world and show your children how beautiful and vast our country is. You will meet wonderful people and families and learn how they stay connected. And you'll get to see the land you so proudly call home. My name is Vlada Vladic, and I'm a founder of a charitable organization called VLADA'S Seeds of Life, whose mission is reconnecting families and communities in America. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again very soon.